What is up? It's your boy Anecdotal, and today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cover the new update. So let's go ahead and go over here to 1.9.9, which in my opinion is actually the 2.0 update. We just had the 2.0 update and it was just minor bug fixes. That's not an update. The real 2.0 update is this one. Why? Because we got new content. We have the new guild raid, Fortress of Hell Lord. And man, is it different. Different than all others. Because instead of 4, we have 5 bosses. So make sure that your guild has enough members to take this out. Because there are 5 bosses instead of 4. And everything here is totally different. There's basically a huge shield that many of them have. And you click that button, the shield goes away, and then you can do damage. So for a huge portion of the fight, and it might seem small, but there are 2 times that you need to click this shield button so that you could actually do damage to the boss. And I'll tell you right now that that time is horrible. It's really bad. It definitely is going to increase in difficulty the higher you go up. The stage 1 was just a breeze, but stage 2 I feel like we really needed some darkness pets. And that's the second thing they added. Same thing happened for Burning Earth raid with the Fire Sorceress, and the same thing happened with the SOD Swamp of Death raid where we have Nature Resist. So here we're going to have a Dark Sorceress that's going to give us Dark Resist. So of course, whenever it's available, make sure to get that. If you're free to play, don't worry, you'll get it. You're just slightly slower. It's fine. Like half as fast. But still, you're going to get it and you'll have enough to end up progressing in this game. And let me tell you something. The rewards for beating that raid are insane. But we'll go ahead and go to that a little later. 3. Changes on guild raid open restrictions. Now, I hate this and I disagree with this vehemently. You can only open 3 raids at a time. 3. There are now 4 raids. We've always been able to open every single raid. But for some reason here, we can only open 3. We have 4 raids. Let's have all of them open at the same time instead of having us to rush one. It's really annoying. If you have a heavy-hitting guild and there are like 15 of you guys or 12 of you guys that are always high level and ready to take out the higher end content, this might not bother you. But for me, where there are actually about 6 really good hard-hitting players, this is annoying. This is not convenient at all, and I really don't see how this helps. Alright, so added new feature, switch for Undead secret skill. You can now turn that on or off. That's cool. So the reason why this is a big deal is that sometimes after your people revive, it blocks the path for the enemies to go to your crystal and make you go back a stage when you're on magical bosses or physical bosses, and it just truncates you. So basically, you just want to skip that stage. But if you have people reviving all the time, that's not going to happen. So if you're running the elf meta right now, you might want to turn it off. Because you don't want to revive just so that you get in the way and hinder yourself. So this will actually increase your spirit rest. So this was actually nice. They looked at the problem that many people had about getting stuck with stages and noticed that it's because of the revive. So good job, Ecor. That I'm going to have to go ahead and say, good job. A tip of my hat to you, sir. 6. Added new features, the upgrade all. Oh man, the upgrade all tab. My thumbs, thank you for that. When you get up to the level where you just can't upgrade everybody easily, this upgrade all tab is a lifesaver. Man, I mean, it does what it says. You upgrade all units. All 12 units on your team. You click on upgrade all, and then you just go up by either 1,000 or 10. You don't need to click upgrade by 1 5 times for the rest of the options to show up. All options that could be available to upgrade are there. So this has been amazing. It will help your spirit rest because you get all the benefits from the gold levels that give you your movement speed and your attack range quicker, because you get to upgrade everyone at the same time. So this was amazing. This is also a great quality of life change, not just an increase of spirit rest. So it's great. A change on the button. Oh yeah, they switched the the time shop button. It's somewhere else now. Whatever. They did the same thing for the revive button. I mean, they just put it on the upper left. I don't know why they're clearing the space. I hope that something else is going to be there, but, you know, that's just, you know, an aesthetic thing. I don't really care. 10th Honor Unit Awakening update. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we need to talk about that. Basically, what you need to know is that everybody was right. I was right. You were right. Your guildmates were right. The Human Knights, right? Or they're called, yeah, Human Knights, right? The Human Knights, they go ahead and they're going to give you their passive, their increased speed from the time shop. There you go. And their friendliness has gone up. So immediately, right now, before the next update of the new honor units, make sure to get 30 Human Knights. You need them. You need them now. Once you get the pets of 5-star, you will have that proc for that extra speed. So your times 5 speed is going to become what? Times 6.2 or something like that? You need them. So basically, get them now. Get 30. You're going to need 30 of all of them to max out friendliness, because now friendliness is actually higher. There's a higher ceiling for it. So the max for friendliness will also increase. So you'll need 30 of each of the new honor units. So if you get anything from what I'm saying, know this. 30 Human Knights. Oh no, Wing Knights. Oh, finally. Oh, I'm sorry. Wing Knight. It just came to me out of nowhere. So you need 30 Wing Knights, and you also need 30 of everything else. Added Eye of Truth, okay? Eye of Truth appears at some stages of Spirit Highlands and Tower of Trials. What is that? The special ability Cloak will be disabled. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, man, but we want a cheese. So there are stages where you could use Windwalker. And since the mechanic of stealth is new for regular units, not just, you know, not getting Waving Rider, sure, they have that, but Windwalker could walk straight up to the crystal and then destroy it, and you beat that level of TOT. It was an easy way to cheese, and what they decided to do here is just destroy that. That option is gone now. Way to go. Eye of Truth. Okay, so even for the units that didn't have the ability to see you and hit you like that, that's messed up. It was a nice way of beating certain TOT stages. In my head, it was strategic, and now they're getting rid of that. That's messed up, guys. That's messed up. Why? Why do that? You lose nothing for like 25, even 200 gems for getting up to the high 30s and using that strategy. Whatever. Okay, and 13, added new feature, filtering units at time shop. Okay, you filter them. Okay. After the revival at stage 10,000 or higher, you can filter units at time shop. Sure. Okay. Please enjoy the game. I will. Really, just to see these changes live, this is how you revive. There's that cool little angel looking icon up there now. And you click it, and that's how you get everything. So that's the revive button. The biggest thing, of course, is this right here. This button. Let me tell you something. This is amazing. I love this button. It is my new favorite thing in the game. It really is. Let's see if I get anything good. Wolf Rider. All right, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Good job. To drill the point home, just make sure right here that you get 30 Wing Knights. Do it. You don't think I'm serious? Where is it right now? Is it here? Oh, I'm losing myself. Where's the time shop? Where is the time shop? Oh, the time shop was moved here. Totally forgot. Right on units. Makes sense that it's not in a shop, even though it's the time shop. But whatever. Here they are. Where are they? Where are you guys? Wing Knight, Wing Knight, Wing Knight. Bam! 30. You think I'm playing? Think I'm joking? Guys, you need to get 30 Wing Knights. Get them now. Get them now. You actually need to get 30 of absolutely all of them. Oh, is this by human? Oh, look at that. So it's only showing human now? And then if I go to settings, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So, bam, bing, bing. Show me everything. So, orc first here. So, let's look at this. Oh, it's showing all the T3s first. Yeah, forget that. So, if I go to settings, I only want to see my non-transed evolved people. There you go. Bam. 28 sirens. I have 2 unevolved that I right now I decided not to use crystals on because I'm farming and it's not necessary really to get it right now, but I probably will later. Here are my frost demons. Okay, not what I'm talking about. Or my 10th honor units. Senior windwalkers. I'm on my way to getting 30. Okay, 10 more. But as you can see, I went ahead and decided to get sirens first so that I can get the metal buff from the friendliness for orcs because I'm running the orc meta. And here I got the humans, so I will be able to get the extra boost that the humans will give me when I have this pet right here. Where is it? Is it at 4-star right now, or is it 3-star? 3-star. So once I get Cat Knight up to 5-star, I'll be fine. The boost will be 100% max, and I don't need to worry about anything. So make sure that you do it too before it's no longer in the honor shop. Change skill now tells you how much time it takes. I mean, that's nice because there was no way for you to know before other than when you click it, you just stare at the timer. So this is cool. It's a nice little quality of life change. The Eco is really stepping it up here with the minor changes here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about these raids. These raids, the Fortress of Hell Lord raid is insane. We went ahead and decided to chill on stage 2. It's really easy. But we decided to go here anyways because some of the things that these bosses do are insane. And for some of them, it's not told that they're aerial bosses. So I've wasted some skeleton warriors every once in a while. This one, this Hell Griffin, you can use skeleton warriors on. You can see that it tells you right here that it switches between air and ground during combat. It's on the ground long enough for my skeleton warriors to do work. Even if it's only half the time, my skeleton warriors will do work on this Hell Griffin. So I'll taking him. You could take him too. Now you could also switch up skills, maybe get a heal, but don't worry about it. This guy, the zombie giant boar, also easy because I can use skeleton warriors. But the thing about it is, later on in levels, the first little, I don't know, hashtag, number sign, whatever you guys are calling it nowadays, is important. I don't know why they don't use dashes or bullets, but it's preference, I guess. But whatever. It has very high physical defense. What kind of attack do skeleton warriors do? Physical. What kind of attack do musketeers do? Physical. What kind of attack do orc hunters use? Physical. Elf warriors? Physical. Like, the best high DPS characters all do physical damage in this game. So this guy is gonna be pretty annoying. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna have to use your highest DPS characters that use magic. So the same kind of crew that you would be using for like Harpy, which is going to be mostly ranged units and people that use magical attacks are there. So you're gonna have to use people that use magical attacks because the defense for him physically is very high. So make sure that you use magic and then you'll be able to breeze past them, but still kind of annoying that you can't use your best guys. The twin head bone wyvern. Now because it says wyvern, you're just supposed to know it flies. That's it. For me, I looked at this and I said blah blah blah, not reading, doesn't say aerial, I'm just gonna attack, and it was a waste. It was such a waste. I have no idea what kind of damage I can do at stage 2 against him because I only had a musketeer hitting him and my one high archer. So I had 2 units essentially doing damage instead of 5. It was horrible. I didn't like it at all. Say aerial. I mean, now I memorized it because I have experience with it, but I don't want to trial and error. That's annoying. So for him, you could just make sure that you use your units that could hit flying enemies because he flies and he's pretty annoying. Also, for units like him, because it targets a proportion of target's HP as damage, you need to make sure that you have a heal. This raid might change the meta. Now, I'm not sure, but this is just speculation. But because they're always guarded and they do massive amounts of damage, because their attacks are proportional to your health, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you're taking 30% out, you're always taking 30%. And sooner or later, that will catch up, and that will catch up quickly. So make sure that you have a heal. Now, I'm not going to switch up my things that quickly, but my guess is it's going to be the new meta, and that's why they're allowing changes for particular stages. So when I'm here, these raid skills will be different because their damage is different. So let's go ahead and look at Ancient Death Dragon. Again, this dude's a dragon. Now, I don't think I fought him. My guess is that he flies. So make sure that you use more flyers. And they're just kind of eliminating skeleton warriors. It's very sad because honestly, it's not. I don't think it's just because of the damage. They're my favorite unit, man. Now I have to have very delicate musketeers and archers to try to take these guys out. That's horrible, man. But guess what? In preparation for it, because it was called the airship raid, I went ahead. Let's go ahead and go over here, and I 5-starred Nimbus. I also have a 5-star Jinger, and we all know why, because I love skeleton warriors. But what it does, if you didn't already know, their crazy thing to do, and it's really nothing you need to do until end game, is that they give you an extra plus. So as you can see here at the end, my skeleton warriors and everyone else that's undead has 4 pluses. Now, what this extra plus translates to is roughly a 5 level increase for your damage. So I'm doing about the same amount of damage as someone in level 192. This is what I've heard. I don't know because I'm not in level 192, and there'll be no way for me to estimate that other than kind of making a spreadsheet and looking at other people. But hey, if you're exactly level 192, if you're pumping around the same damage as me, then it's accurate. But I can tell you this, raids that I wasn't able to solo, I can solo now because I have him. And same goes for when I was doing aerial raids for like Harpy. Okay, now let's look at this last boss. And of course, where it says extremely strong in both parentheses and in capitalized letters looks as scary as can be. So let's just go straight to that and skip everything else. Strike down enemy with a dark sword, which deals a proportion of target's HP as damage. Extremely strong. Why can't you just give me a percentage? Is it 80%? 50 is extremely strong for me, you know? So is 40. Like, come on, guys. That means 2 hits. I'm down 20%. Like, come on, man. But whatever. It blows enemies away a lot. It teleports them. That's horrible. It blows them with a spear. It casts a super energy ball. This guy's a Super Saiyan. Another deals a proportion of target's HP as damage. So, again, I'm so sure that the new meta for this particular raid will be healing. Unless darkness does something to make sure that the proportion damage doesn't hurt you. Does it? Let's see. The fortress will significantly decrease attack power and defense of your units. Oh, so it's the same thing. It's just a regular poison. Yeah, so really, these guys are just annoying. But the drops, though, the things that they drop are incredible. What do they do? Basically, they're like dark archers. Look at what it says. Increase starting level when revived. That's exactly what the Dark Archer does. You already get 60%, but that 60% loses its value the higher levels you get to. Like right now, yeah, it's super helpful and it cuts down my time, yeah, but it's still time consuming. Everyone where I'm at right now, in 185 and above, I'm almost 188. All I need to do is revive as an orc and I'll be level 188. It takes at least 44 minutes for me to get to the end. 44 minutes. I'm only reviving about twice a day now. Unless the event is on, then I'll just kind of leave my phone in my pocket and then revive. And sometimes, because gold is an issue for me, like economy is an issue for me, let's go ahead and get... Where's my gold dragon? There you go. Since it's an issue for me, I just don't always max my gold. Like, I get right around to 3,100 and some change, like 103, 104, and I just stop there. Because I'm not going to micromanage my gold leveling. It's way too much work. But if I get to just go up a lot faster by getting these pets, oh, and you best believe, if you're in a high raid, like a high guild, you are only going to be, you will open this 4 times just so that you can start getting this revive. Forget everything else. It's all about it's all about this raid right here, guys. So do them. If you're wondering if you can beat it or not, I can tell you that you probably need to be, I'd say, somewhere around the 160s. Your team, your whole guild, I'd say about 10 of you would have to be 160, because remember, there are 5 bosses in order to beat this raid, and you would need to be knowing what you're doing. If not, you probably won't. But just go ahead, try it out, see what happens. And I'd say, even if you can't beat all of them, if you can just get up to the penultimate boss, the next to last boss, or even the next to last boss, just getting these guys is worth it. It's totally worth it, guys. I don't know what the percentage will be yet, because I haven't done it. But their skill is well over better, above and beyond, 100% greater than every other pet here. This is just a Dark Archer in pet form. It's amazing. It is so great. So if you get anything out of this video, because I know at this point it's kind of long, make sure that you are on this raid, guys, and you do everything that you can to get those fragments. Oh, a day has passed? Oh man. Alright, so make sure you do everything you can to get those fragments. Make sure that you go ahead and go to the Shop of Honor and you get 30 Winged Knights. And if you're prepping for the meta for orcs, get 30 Sirens for the friendliness. If you're still on Elf, go ahead and try to get 30 of Windwalker. But priority is definitely here. And then second will be a priority on your own metal buff and friendliness. So Windwalker, if you're using Elf meta, if you see yourself that you're very close to transitioning and you have Seahorse and all that, then just go ahead and get Siren. You're going to switch pretty soon anyways. As always, if you like the video, make sure to like it, share it with your friends, your family, your guildmates, everybody who plays Endless Frontier. And look at this, there's a Dark Archer here. And of course, if you want to see some more Endless Frontier content, make sure to subscribe. I'm your boy Anecdotal, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.